What's going on? My name's Spencer, and on this channel I'm documenting my journey cycling from the UK all the way to Australia. Big 20,000 kilometer trip, leaving out in 14 days. Am I ready for it? Nowhere near. This week is a pretty busy week, it's jam-packed. I'm going to be heading out on my first 100 kilometer ride, taking around the city of Leicester, where I'm from. I'm also going to be taking behind the scenes on a project that I'm working on, an adventure project that's going to be launching by the time that I'm out on the bike. And also we're going to be heading over to Specialized shop in Nottingham to get a bike fit, which is something that I need because I'm feeling niggles all over my body at the moment. I've got niggles in my knee, I've got niggles in my back, things that I don't really want. So I'm quite excited to get that sorted out as well. It's been a week since I've got the Specialized Diverge STR Pro and I have been over the moon with it. I've been spending one day on, one day off, one day on, one day off. And I'll be honest with you, my fitness is nowhere near where it needs to be. I've only been doing 60, 70 kilometer days and it's all been relatively flat as well. So I thought I'd put myself through my paces today by doing my biggest ride to date since being back from South America and hitting up some of them hills.
Greetings, girl, and welcome to my world of phrasing right up to bat. It's the daisy age and you're about to walk top stage, so wipe your lottos on the mat. Hip-hop love, this is the mind when I quiz your involvements before the sun. But clear your court, cause this a one-man sport, and who's better for this than plug one? Don't have to worry about me squashing other deals, cause they've already been squished. Freeze the frame of our moves the same, wish we can continue right behind the bush. You'll stay with me, I know.
I tell you what I love, this sunny weather. I must have brought it back from South America. You're welcome, by the way. I tell you what I don't love though. I don't love this seat at the minute, and I don't love these bibs. They're not playing well with each other. Because I'll be honest with you, I can taste the carbon from the seat. I think I need to get some new bibs. Because these ain't got no padding at the minute. Or I need to get a new seat. Hopefully they'll be able to sort me out when I go to Specialized, sort me out with a new seat, you know what I mean? Something with a bit of padding, not one of these race seats.
May I cut this dance to introduce myself as the chosen one to speak. Let me lay my hand across yours and aim a kiss upon your cheek.
Drop it, brother, drop it! Oh, God. What am I doing here, boys and girls? What am I doing here? Playing with fire right now. I enjoy the downhill a little bit too much compared to the uphill. Either way, it's not working out for me.
It's true.
Oh my God, oh my. Big up the cycling community. It's got to be the best kind of community out there, to be honest with you. I've literally stopped off a couple of times and everyone asks me if I'm all right. No, I'm not. I'm dying. 81 kilometers in. Got about another 30 kilometers to go and I'm in bits. My legs are feeling heavy at the moment. And we're just getting to the tough part. When I say the tough part, it's all bloody tough, but just getting to the final steep hills before dropping back down into the LC Massive. Oh. I'm nowhere near ready for this. Nowhere near. But oh well, the show must go on, so let's get it on. Cool. I'm feeling cream crackered from that ride right there. 108 kilometers ticked off, not too shabby. I'm buzzing with that, but I'll tell you what I'm not buzzing with. I've still got to add bags onto the back of it, which I haven't still got yet, which is a problem, obviously, because I'm leaving out in 13 days. I will get them at some point. Unsure which ones to get, I'm still deciding. But when I do get them, next week, I think I'll do a video of a breakdown of what I'm actually gonna take with me, and also the route as well, which I've still not got planned yet. I keep changing my mind every 2 seconds. But once I put it out into the world, then I guess it's gonna have to stick. It don't have to stick, but at least I've got a bit of an idea on what way I'm going. So if you want to watch that video, you know what to do. Hit them good buttons down there. But at this rate and how my fitness is going, I'm definitely still going to be training while I'm on the bike. It serves me right for giving myself 6 weeks to train for a ride like this. What an idiot. Anyway, let's talk about this adventure project I've got going on. Basically, I'm going to be launching a community called Connect to Disconnect. And it's going to be a community for all different types of adventurers. Doesn't matter if you're a seasoned vet, it doesn't matter if you're a beginner, you could be a hiker, a bike packer, a backpacker. There is going to be a space for everyone in there. And it's going to be a space where people can meet up with new adventurers, trade ideas, trade routes, trade tips and tricks, which is one thing I struggled with a lot when I was first starting out. Also, there's going to be exclusive content on there. No OnlyFans, I'm talking about exclusive content of me traveling around the world while I'm on this trip. And also, as the community grows, there is going to be raffles going on in there. There's going to be some cookbooks and even stretch classes as well. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because there's a VR company who's reached out to me called Voyager, and they've said they're going to be able to help me build the community hub, but it's going to be virtual reality. So you're going to be able to experience the trip with me, apparently. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'm going to a meeting now and I'm going to take you with me because I feel like they're going to be able to explain it better than I'm going to be able to explain it after the meeting. So let's go on behind the scenes. So what you got planned for us?
I'm thinking something immersive.
Yeah.
Something that will make people feel like they're in the journey with you.
Yeah.
So with your socials at the minute, they're looking at it, they can see the pictures. We want to create something that will actually make them feel like they're in the space with you.
Like a timeline of all the areas you get to stop at being shared with your viewer base and everything is what we want to look for.
Okay.
So we've seen you've got your 360 camera.
Yeah.
We get you on your journey everywhere you stop at. You plonk it down, you take a nice 360, and we put that in a VR world for you.
Okay.
And then overlaid over the top of that is you on our green screen with your bike going, welcome to the whole, welcome to our world, welcome to Connect Disconnect.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You've got your links to one side, you've got your donate for a coffee, behind you might have your pictures, and you're just there addressing your audience.
How would they go about it? So is it through link or do you use like a QR code?
I would say in your Connect Disconnect Instagram, have the link in the bio in your link tree where people can access your own digital hub, but also on your journeys getting your QR stickers stuck about as
so
well.
I can stick them around when I'm on the bike?
absolutely.
No, that sounds
Right,
sick.
yeah.
Wicked. So what do you need from me right now then?
Well,
Video, we need you in the green screen.
Okay,
Absolutely.
what, do you need me now or?
are you free?
Are you free?
I am free, yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
let's do
give
it
it a
now.
go then.
On the green screen for me, mate.
Do you want me to get my bike? Yeah.
Just try not to wipe out the cameras.
Let's go. I feel a little bit looser now. What's going on? My name's Spencer. Welcome to the Connect Disconnect Hub. I'm currently cycling from the UK all the way to Australia. A big 20,000 kilometre trip. Let's go. So Ant's going to give us a bit of a demonstration of how it's actually going to look. I've just seen it. It's mental. It's different gravy.
So this is our, we're winning an award, so we made an evidence scene for it. So this is ours. So this is our 360 world. We call it Cyber Leicester. We've got a video of a bit of our presentation going in the background, our links. You can see our robot, actually automaton. That's where you're going to be. So you'll be stood there with your bike. Because we shot on the green screen, we pull the green out.
Yeah.
And the 360 is going to be the different locations you travel to, and you take the photos on your camera.
On the 360, yeah.
So yeah, you'll send them through to us, we'll get them changed on the weekly, and then your audience can kind of just stand with their phone and have a look around at where you've been.
And be in the experience with that, and literally...
Click the link, see where you've got your Instagram in the background, and then as you send us more and more, we'll be adding almost like crystal balls to the world.
Yeah.
So when you click those crystal balls, you'll see on the inside of them it's a different place. And that will kind of replace the 360 they're studying, so they can go backwards through your journey and go, right, well, here's France, here's London, here's your front garden, and they can go all the way through, and then eventually when you get to Australia and you're finished, you can do one last final one, and the whole thing all the way around you will be crystal balls, and you can click through them all.
Well, that, boys and girls, sounds bloody mental. Connect to Disconnect is going to be one of the biggest communities there is for adventurers out there. I'm telling you, I'm manifesting this, boys and girls. It's going to be mental. It is going to be mental. Don't you love it when a plan starts to come together? They have got some serious stuff going on over there at Voyager. I mean, we've got some serious stuff going on over here as well at Connect to Disconnect. If you are wanting to join the waitlist for the launch of the Connect to Disconnect community, I'm going to leave a link below so you can join up. We're going to be doing some big things. I can just feel it already. Just that meeting alone yesterday has got me all excited and buzzing for it. But without further ado, let's get on to the bike fit that I went to go get today. So for the people who don't know what a bike fit is, it is basically there to adjust the bike to the body of the person who is riding the bike. And there are 4 main things to focus on. Number 1 is comfort. Number 2 is efficiency. Number 3 is injury prevention. And the final one is performance. So there's 3 different types of bike fits you can get done. You've got the static, you've got the dynamic, and then you've got the retool. The retool is the one that I went in for. This is where they use sensors and softwares to get a precise adjustment on what's needed to be done. So how the bike fit went is I sat down with Phil, I spoke about all the issues that I had with my knee and my back, and told him what I wanted out of the bike fit. And first things first, I said to him, I need a new seat. He said, no problem, we'll sort you out with that. That was a non-negotiable first thing I said from the get-go. But the main thing I was looking for over anything was comfort for the ride that I'm going on. Once we established what I actually wanted from the bike fit, we ran some tests on my feet and some of the craziest things I've seen before. Basically, you put your feet in there, you take them away, and it leaves a heat imprint of what your foot actually looks like. Turns out I needed to get some new footbeds in there because of the arches that I had in my feet. Also, we did some testing just to see what my mobility was like. It wasn't too bad. The left side was really tight compared to my right side. And I think that's down to me playing football back in the day and being a goalkeeper and never wanting to actually stretch. But from there, ended up hopping on the bike, got all hooked up to the retool system, basically riding in the same place and collecting all the data while I was in motion. And from there, Phil was analysing my right side, spun me around to check out the left side, and that's when he noticed my spine was moving way too much while I was pedaling, so he knew he had to make an adjustment to my saddle height before even the data came back. Once he checked the data, he knew, so first thing he did was lower my seat around about 1 inch. Also, he adjusted my cleat position to improve the alignment as my right side had a gap in it compared to the left side. Then he ended up swapping the seat out for me for something way more comfortable, did me a solid there. Nothing worse than a carbon seat cycling 20,000 kilometers. And then I jumped back on the bike to have a feel of it and see what it was like with the adjustments that he made, and I felt the difference instantly. But then he did this one thing that absolutely changed the game for me, took so much pressure off my upper body, and he lifted my handlebars just the tiniest bit, and it made me feel a lot more relaxed in a neutral position on the bike. By the end of the bike fit, everything just felt a lot more dialed in, and it felt like it finally fit me and not the other way round. And let me tell you, that ride home was a lot more comfortable than the ride there. I didn't feel like I was straining over with my shoulders or even straining down my legs. I just can't get over how so many little changes can make such a huge difference. I mean, you could have like a 10 grand bike, but if it's not fitted to you properly, you're not getting the maximum out of it. I said it last week, even when I just got the STR, I was like, it's crazy how much small differences on a bike can make such a big difference. It's crazy how many small changes by getting a bike fit can make such a big difference as well. I mean, I'm over the moon with it. I just felt comfy in the bike. I wasn't straining. I know I've just said it, but that's how it just felt. A massive shout out to Phil and the Specialized store in Nottingham for getting me set up for the road ahead. I guess I'll see you in the next video for everything I'm taking and the route I'm going on. Let's go.